5,000 pounds of milk must be converted to make the day's quota. This machine takes bulk butter, measures it into pound breaks, and wraps it in tissue ready for packing and storage. Mr. G.W. Lukart is the co-op's manager and has been with the creamery for 19 years. Much of the milk brought to the co-op is tested and chilled and sent into bulk to the dairy at Rochester, Minnesota. The bulk truck from the Rochester dairy is filled directly from vat inside the creamery through nickel-plated plumbing. Keeping the production plumbing clean is one of the big jobs of the creamery. An illustration of growth and expansion is Lake City's Dwelly Telephone Company. In 1897, two young men of Lake City recognized the importance of communication. In their home shop experiments with a recently invented telephone system, they set up one of southern Minnesota's earliest telephone exchanges. Beginning with a list of 27 subscribers, the young men installed and equipped the equipment and all the necessary wires themselves. The same company is still serving Lake City and is one of the nation's few remaining independent phone systems. The subscriber list has grown from 27 to 2,200. Old equipment has been replaced by modern dial systems. Mr. G.M. Dwelly, one of those men who built the first system, is still the company's president and general manager. Mr. Dwelly is the town's unofficial historian. His grandfather, Abner Dwelly, was one of the first pioneer settlers who ventured to the Lake Pepin region in 1854 when it was announced that the area was being opened for settlement. Today, the telephone company employs 8 operators for long-distance and toll phone systems. There are 12 men employed as maintenance and office personnel. The company has come a long way since 1897, when it advertised calls answered any hour of the day or night. Power is generated by this series of wet cell batteries and their recharging generators. From the battery system, power is dispatched to each individual telephone through thousands of wires, shown here on the rack or circuit junction point. Long-distance calls are relayed to the National Bell telephone system by this recently designed multi-circuit carrier system. Outgoing calls are fed into the carrier system and jumbled together in a single high-frequency signal. At the receiving end, a similar device unscrambles each call and dispatches each individually. In the dial room, all the work of selecting the proper circuit for each call is handled by these modern dial system relay panels. New and modern equipment is always being added to the phone company system to keep abreast of Lake City's general expansion program. Also helping to keep Lake City in contact with the world is the Lake City Post Office. Postmaster Clarence Zilgett has been in office since 1944. The post office was established in 1856. This new building was built in 1914. 4 rural free delivery routes cover 50 square miles, plus city services. Efficient methods are necessary to handle the great volume of business from companies like the Gillette Eaton Foundry, O'Neill Irwin Machine Company, and the Lake Pepin Creamery. Seedlings, plants, and shrubs from the Jewel nurseries are mailed from here. Yearly receipts number 40,000 pieces and are ever increasing. The 1953 receipts warrant classification as a first-class post office. Over 750 postal savings accounts are in this post office, and they have deposits that total over $1 million. Mail picked up by the carriers from the rural routes and through the post office chutes, and the regular city carriers are all canceled and date marked here, then sorted for dispatchment to the various states and major city post offices. Each pigeonhole is marked with the name of the city. Practice makes clerks lightning fast in sorting the mails. Bundles are then put into sacks according to their destination. The sacks are then locked to prevent any possibility of tampering with the U.S. mails. Each day, fast trains are speeding mail and machine parts, visiting tourists, and new wheat to Lake City. Each day, fast trains are carrying flour, iron castings, and farm produce to all other parts all over the world. Highways, bus lines, telephones, and railroads are welding the world into one big community. Lake City takes its place as a growing city with a great future. Stop with us again in a few days and learn more about our wonderful town. Lake City, Minnesota, USA.